People of America, congressmen and congresswomen, I am Chef José Andrés. It's great to be here with you and all the members of Congress who are sharing messages of bipartisanship, empathy, and respect. You know, this is a time to think about what unites us versus what divides us. We, the people, all American, under one flag. It seems that sometimes there is so much dividing us, but you and I, we know that in reality, there is even more that keep us all together. More than anything, it's food that has the power to bring people to the table. I will say shorter walls and longer tables is the way to move forward. It's a plate of food in difficult times that shows that somebody else cares and that tomorrow may be a better little tomorrow. And during Thanksgiving, it's food that brings our families together and reminds us to be grateful for what we have, even when sometimes the turkey may be dry, or the stuffing may be cold, or the mashed potato may be a little bit looking like glue. But these are the good moments that we always remember around a table with the people we care for. So on that spirit is why I love that the Bipartisan Policy Center has decided to focus on pie this year. Well, we may be disagreeing on politics, which is healthy, done with respect. But there is something about warm piece of pie that is truly universal and I know can be bringing all of you together more than ever. We like to say that things are as an American as apple pie, right? Well, did you know that the first pies were actually enjoyed by ancient Egyptians going back 6,000 years before Christ? Also, the Romans and the Greeks made some big improvements. But it was the Spanish, people like me, who perfected the savory cheese pie at some point around the 13th century. My cheese pie is unbelievable. One day I hope to cook it for you. But then, in the year 1545, is when we can say that the first recipe for sweet fruit pie was published in England before being brought across the Atlantic at the time of the American Revolution. So we know that famous pie lovers included Mrs. Martha Washington or luminaries like Mark Twain. So, pies play a big role in pop culture. From Friends to Stand By Me to Game of Thrones, we've seen pies all over the place. And the song American Pie by Don McLean is one of the most popular in modern history. Even if the Thanksgiving turkey will be dry this year and next, at least we always have apple, pumpkin, and pecan pie to keep us coming back. And that's why it's so important to celebrate the traditions that makes us who we are. Even in this era of political polarization, we must come together to the table and find solutions to the biggest issues facing Americans. This Thanksgiving, there are record numbers of hungry families in our country. There are millions of people who are finding the American dream to be a little too far from their reach. So, let's be thankful for what we have. Let's put our differences aside and let's unite to work as hard for those we don't know as for those we do. Together, we can build on the important work of the BPC to celebrate bipartisanship and create a better tomorrow.